round. Team back.
Next up, stage selection. So who will our fighters select?
Yo, I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time is coming, the bell is run. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star. You know my blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built it like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Poison's on the menu.
I'll take on all of you! Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait out the jump? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to do tons of damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The jump-in is denied. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Experiencing burnout. All right, what's coming up next? A little too greedy there. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Deadly implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. Oh God, this is tense. Rex it cleanly. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Reacts to the throw. Checks him with the projectile. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player one creates a good, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Life lead opens up. KO! Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round three. Fight!
Oh, what's this? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Player two has the life advantage. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable. It's a good spot to use the super. This is the kind of acupuncture you don't want because one touch from Yatsu is damn near fatal. A quick breather. Now, can they finish the job? Burnout activates. Target locked and scooped. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Laying down the purple stuff. What a finish! I smell a comeback in the works.
Look at this body of iron! Round four. Fight!
Hits him with a stop and block. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player two has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. That's a counter. A parry? Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Target locked and scoop. Good read with that throw escape. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Easily escapes that throw attempt. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. In with the drop. They choose to spend the meters to up the damage by a bit. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super arm. Finishing blow on the Cyclone Lariat. There's the meter. That's how you close it out. What a beast! No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight!
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Smart play, triggering pocket block. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Nightshade incoming. Twirls them from above. He pops the tainted talent and Aki's going hunting. Okay, here we go. How did they anticipate that jump in?
This is my poison kicking in.
Round 1. Fight!
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. No more drive gauge. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Strings it all together. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Oh, easy tech. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight!
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? They're still feeling each other out. Both fighters have this. Oh! The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Beats it up with a combo into super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. The super art finds its mark. Scrapping it out up, opts to spend the super meter here. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. A quick breather. Experiencing KO! Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight!
Oh! Beginning of the plan's a punish counter for the first hit. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Takes the chance to hurt him. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout activated. Next hit with KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight!
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Still scrapping for control of the space. Meets them air to air. Life lead is there, but still opts for the critical art. Treads them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for. Life lead, but it's not over. It's clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very.
Fight!
What are both fighters plotting? The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
Ancestors have forged my path.
Round 3. Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Challenge from above! And fold for the throw! That's what they came for! Knockdown and... Uses the player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. Player deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Medium kick hits. Life speed threads it cleanly. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery down. A little too greedy there. Burnout activates. Takes a trip. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are... Misses the drive impact. Uses this opportunity to really down to the wire. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Solid protect. Uses the drive rush here. Burnout. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? What'll happen this? Blocks the jump in. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Jump heats it up with a combo into super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. They just made that very tricky combo. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Player 2 has depleted their in there. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Round 4. Dives in with full faith. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They continue to battle it out in the middle of it, brushes that off and keeps going. Very slick with the combo. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They just won't stop switching sides. Punish counter on reaction. Links it. Turns out. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. Reads the jumping perfectly. The next touch may decide this round. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Super. Oh, they got him.
Bolshoi Kaviena! Round 1. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 is almost dead, but some crush down to the wire. Player 2 chases him down. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. What are both fighters plotting? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Oh! The super armor does its job. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Heading into the end game now, experiencing burnout. Player 1 chases them down. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now. What are both fighters plotting? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. What's going to follow the combo? Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Opts to spend the super meter here. Feeling the second wind blowing in as the critical art goes for the slice and dice to make everything so nice.
I've had enough.
They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Closing moments of the match comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Can't beat.
Player 1 just needs to do that again. Opens with a jump in, sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super armor.